Fix what I couldn't see. Eating clean, playing my part. Still something breaking inside my heart. I was doing everything right, and everything kept getting worse. Following every line they drew, still ended up in reverse. Five pills lined up on the sink, one telling me what to think. Said give it time, you'll be okay. But I kept drifting further away. I was doing everything right, and everything kept getting worse. Gave them everything I had, still couldn't break that curse. Then one day I just let it go. Stopped chasing what I didn't know. Took one step, changed one thing, turned my back on everything. This is my why. North Dakota Carnivore changed my life. Kept it simple, stripped it down, turned it all the way around. Lost the weight, cleared my mind, left that old road far behind. What I found was something true, did it myself, and so can you.
And good Sunday morning to everybody. How you doing today? It's a chilly Sunday morning. Still haven't gone out and did any exercise this weekend. Just been keeping it relaxed. Yesterday when I checked my watch, by the way, it's charged. When I checked my heart rate variability and my resting heart rate, both of them were off. And it's kind of strange. And I checked again this morning. They're both still off again. It just doesn't make sense. But what does? My sleep last night sucked. It really did. Let's see. You can see on the top up here, total awake. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different times where it shows I'm awake. And I was awake at those times with my legs, my feet, my calves cramping to the point where it was excruciating pain the last two, and just nuts. And actually, there's one before the last one here. I don't know why it doesn't show on here, but I was actually up 6 times last night. This was Saturday night. This happened to me last Sunday night going into Monday morning. The same thing. and I don't know what it is. I don't know why. Nothing. There's nothing different about sleeping last night than it was the night before, and I didn't have any of these issues. This is the quality for time of sleep, sound sleep, restorative, which you see is only very limited. Or that's actually restlessness. Well, I wasn't that restless, but when I was awake, and it hurt. And this is where my resting heart rate took a big jump since last Thursday, and my heart rate variability has dived since last Thursday. So it's just crazy what happens when your body decides something's wrong with it. I don't know what it is. But it can be frustrating. And yeah, I woke up, I'm tired. I just don't feel rested. I've gotten, what did it say here? 7 hours and 52 minutes of sleep. I was in bed for 8 hours and 50 minutes. So I lost a whole hour of possible sleep last night. And my body needed it. And Brian's first one this morning. Good morning, Brian. How you doing today? Lynn, 22Q Cat's right behind him. Captain Carnivore, Luke, he's in the house this morning. Good morning, Luke. Uncle Willie's here. Good morning, Uncle Willie. How you doing today? It's great to see you guys in here this morning. John, together strong, sharing experience, strength, and hope one day at a time. It's what we all do. It's what this whole thing's about. Sharing our experiences, helping each other out. Yeah, Lynn says to John, I hope your eyes are getting better. We all do. And Rick's in the house. Good morning, Rick. How are you doing today? Babe Doll's in the house. Good morning. Yeah. Captain Carnivore Luke's here. Just so everyone knows, had some complications during my eye surgery, so the healing is going to take longer than we hoped. Resting up, but good to be here with y'all. I appreciate you coming in here, John. And I hope your eyesight and your healing takes precedent and your body can do what it has to do for you. Everybody saying good morning. Carnivore Wayne, hey all. Dude, I was same boat 2 nights ago. Bad cramps. Yeah, and I don't know why. And it just, this is what derailed my fast last week. Was this happened to be Sunday night going into Monday morning. So I don't know. I got raw element and with just 16 ounces of water, so it's a stronger version. I'm not flushing the electrolytes out. I didn't drink too much water yesterday. I had a lemonade iced tea element yesterday, but I should have been all right. I don't know what happened. Aaron, good morning. It's great to see you here this morning. And I liked your video that you put out. That was pretty good. You've got to have a strong enough why to do what you were doing. And that goes actually for any thing that we do in our lives. We have to have that strong enough why as to why we're doing this. Saying prayers to John. Oh. Yeah, we need John to get strong, healed up, and running his empire. Uncle Willie says I was up at 3 a.m. working on a smoke detector going off. Long story short, there was a centipede in the smoke alarm crawling around setting it off. Them things are just nasty. I've only been around a couple of centipedes. I don't like those things at all. They're just creepy little things. But speaking of smoking, when I'm done with this live, I got to get into the kitchen and then season up. I got 3 racks of baby back ribs that are going on in my smoker here by noon so I can have them ready to eat for dinner tonight. She should have probably prepped them before I did this here, but I got up this morning and one of the last times I got up, I reset my alarm for 7:30 because I know I'll be getting a call around 8 o'clock in the morning, and I wanted that extra a little bit of time. Made a difference, but man, I sat here and listened to Dustin and Keto Simple. I listened to him. I read the comments, but I just listened to him. I just kind of was sitting here zoned out. I should have went back to bed until about half an hour before the show started so I could get some more sleep because my body needs it. But I got to get out there and I got to smoke those ribs because that's my dinner tonight. I think my son and his girlfriend are going to have them also. So Cindy's in the house. Nice to have you in here. Everybody's still saying good morning. It is. It's actually a really good morning out. Even if you're tired, one of those days where you wake up and you're just like, it's nice to be able to sleep in and just hang out. Hey, Jeff. Great to see you here this morning. Today's a fasting day for Jeff. He's doing his alternate day fasting. And he runs about 38 hours in between eating when he does that. Everybody's still saying good morning. Aaron says I had had back cramps last night. Was fasting probably about 36 hours following my 72-hour sardine fast. Must be something in the air, huh? I don't know. I had the bad cramps, but I've been eating sardines too. I don't think it's sardines, but there's just something going on. I didn't like it. Yeah. Aaron's Dr. Boz ratio was 23. That's pretty good. See, when I'm eating sardines, my Dr. Boz ratio doesn't ever go down like that. It stays well above 40 whenever I eat sardines. Even if I take the sardines out of the can, mash them up with the oil, I still eat the oil, my Dr. Boz ratio still never really gets any good on sardines. And I don't know why. They're saying hi to Uncle Willie. Thomas, Target Prime Rib is in the house. Good morning, Thomas. How are you today? Everybody saying good morning, Thomas. Aaron says Dustin went long this morning. I was listening and dozing off. Yeah, no, it's just kind of like in a fog sitting here just listening to him. I did make I made breakfast this morning. I had a pound of the ground pork, ground beef mixture. So I did eat my breakfast. That's typically what I do Sunday mornings anyway. So trying to keep that fast and keep that going. Smoked ribs. Epic choice. It is. Especially, there was a good price for them in Costco last weekend when we were down there. So I figured, what the heck. Fasted at 29 hours and feeling great. That's the way to do it. Yeah, love the rib choice. It's Sunday, and we had our month of summer here. Uh, when I got up this morning at 7:30, the temperature outside was 55 degrees. We're only supposed to get to 70 and 75, 76, something like that today. Our summer is gone already, and I don't know if it's going to get any warmer here at all this summer. I mean, we still have a month and a half of summer. We've only been in summer for 45 days or so, right? Not even 2 months yet. And it's already cooled off here. Uncle Willie says 117-degree heat index yesterday. Today, only 110. Nice. Cooled down just a little bit. Check that 17 hours, not 29. All right. I got you. I thought I was just off in my head with where you were at. So. Right, Aaron. There's a cramp in the upper ankle, lower calf. And for me, when that hits on my right leg, there's a muscle in my foot that like gets twisted. And then I have to cock my foot in a certain way and then step on it and pop it back over before I relieve it. And it's man. And then my left was just cramped and like pulsing. It was just really weird. But the cramps suck. And they were very strong last night. Thomas said he's okay. His shoulder still hurts, but not as much. All right, I missed. What happened to you, Thomas? I know I was in and out of the your live with Aaron yesterday. That was a long live. I was in and out. I just had stuff to do with my grandkids, but I didn't hear that you got hurt. Jeff says fasting days are getting easier. That's good. Really hoping to get into that as soon as like next week. And now, yeah, next week is when I start my alternate day fasting. I'm going to do one more 72-hour fast starting tonight, and then I'll be doing alternate day fasting again after that. Aaron says Dr. Bob's ratio during the sardine fast was 61 after the last day. For the first 2 days, it was 0.5 GK. What? For the first 2 days, it was at 0.5. Okay. I also was having sardines that came in sauce. 23 this morning was after those 36 hours of water fast. It was a water fast and that you get 23. That's actually not bad. Yeah, I don't, on a sardine fast, my ketones don't ever really move much at all. I think that's one of the reasons why I'll do 24 or 36 hours of sardines, but after that, the ketones don't move, so I'd rather just do a regular water fast. Tom says we'll attempt a fast on Tuesday, hoping to do 5 days. Past few times failed. Yeah, and just doing the fast, whether you make it 24, 36, 48, or 120 hours, just doing a fast is a win no matter what level you're at. And so I failed my 72-hour fast last week, but I got 49 hours in. And even though it wasn't where I wanted it to be or anything, it's still a successful 49-hour fast. And I'll take it. Yeah. Earn. It's funny. Yeah, it's all good. Use your right leg as well. You have to stand up and walk, right? That's why you see the longer stretches, the more my leg was cramped or my foot was cramped, I'd have to walk out into the living room, kitchen, do a couple laps, and then come back to bed. Otherwise, it just wouldn't go away. Carnivore Wayne says I have a 9-pound pork butt in my smoker right now. Can't wait. Oh, that sounds good too. Get a nice pulled pork. I actually want to buy one of those pork butts, and I want to cut steaks out of it. Cut your own pork steaks. Man, that sounds really good. Maybe so we're getting old. No. You've been having trouble with your right shoulder. You wasn't able to hold it up higher than my chest height or hold my coffee cup. Now you're able to. Okay. Well, I get that because I had surgery on my right shoulder 2001, and I didn't used to be able to lift a gallon of milk with my right hand before I had that surgery. It's better now, but I can't do like push-ups. Still hurts my shoulder. The recovery from it was never the best. But I was able to do more like push-ups and the burpees and stuff like that this last 2 weeks when I was doing my T25 than I did before. So that's always good. But I still get a knot right here in my shoulder, and it's a huge knot. Hey, good morning, Terry. Just made sardine flatbread that Anita posted. Holy moly, if you are thinking a sandwich, this recipe is great. Awesome. I might actually have to go look at Anita's page and check that out. And Luke says, sadly, I need to bow out early as usual. So awesome to see everyone and your crew. Everyone have a epic Sunday. You too, Luke. Have a great one. And we'll see you hopefully next Friday. I'll be able to see you on your live. John says, hope that shoulder starts feeling better soon. Brian, 72-hour sardine fast with Amy and Aaron went great. The scale moved. I'm in the 230s, hoping 230s most happy. Yep, starting a 7-day sardine and egg fast with the ketogenic woman group, starting today at 2 p.m. Awesome. You're doing great, Brian. And it's amazing to see how much is coming off and how well you're doing. So it's a great inspiration and keeps the hope in everybody going that they can heal too, watching somebody go from where you were to where you are now. It's great motivation. Terry's telling Brian, make the sardine flatbread. It's yummy. I don't know if I could do those. Uncle Willie says, I dog sat my son's dog all week. Whole house is covered in dog hair. Lots of cleaning to do. What kind of dog was it? Brian says, very nice. Jerry has sardine bread that looks good too. Okay. How do you post a picture? I can't post pictures in here. They don't let you do that. Now, did Anita just post that in her on her channel recently, Terry? One thing I'm learning that we've all been told, and that is time heals all wounds. Maybe. Jeff says, just finished my 4-mile walk, 8,500 steps, 69 minutes, cooling down in the basement. I haven't been out there and done that either, too. So I really need to get out there and do that. But I think starting Monday again, I'm going to be doing my T25 workouts. And I'll go back to doing my walks on the weekend. And if it's a crappy day out, I've got my walking pad. Just have to turn that on and run on that or walk on it. Thomas said going to eat my first meal just listening. That's fine. Right? It takes a tribe. And I'm grateful to have all of you in my life. I am too. You guys, we've all heard Larry say it many times that these meetings help him just as much as it does us. And I agree. Sitting on this end, doing this, reading the comments and seeing how people are healing and what's going on with them is such an inspiration. My left foot is not cramp. It's just needs to pop, and it's just bugging me now. Terry says yes, it's on YouTube. Like I'm not a huge on sardines, but I prefer eating them like this: 2 eggs, 1 can of sardines mixed well with some garlic powder and an air fryer. Awesome. Yeah, thought. No. I think I am subscribed to her channel. I can never remember. And then trying to find it on the list of those I'm subscribed to. Gets kind of hard. So ketogenic woman. Is it like one of her last videos that are on here, Terry? Or sardine flatbread right there. See, now this is the easy way to do this. I just pull that up there, click copy. There you go. Now, if you want to see it, it's in the chat. Feel free to go to Anita's channel and check that out, because for a lot of people, stuff like this is what makes the difference for them, whether or not they can continue on with this. A lot of people need that variety. The variety I like, steak or ground beef. That's what I like. Uncle Willie says English Bulldog. He's super cute, awesome dog. You miss him already. I lost 2 dogs in the past 2 years, taking a break from any pets for a while. Yeah, it's easier to dog sit than have your own sometimes. Donna Ray is in the house. Good morning, Donna Ray. How are you doing today? Donna says, I'm laying in the sun, relaxing and listening. There's not enough sunshine. It's not warm enough here to be out there laying in the sun right now. 61 degrees out. Everybody saying good morning to Donna Ray. Brian says, if I would have known, I would have got the smoked salt decades ago. Stunning. Smoked salts are good. There's no doubt about it. I do enjoy them. Yeah, the exercise beast that is. Bacon Runner. Donna Ray. Anita has a Sunday live stream. I always forget to pop in. See, I didn't know that. But now I do. I'm going to have to see if I can find her on there when she comes on. I got to go out and mow the lawn today. I got a bunch of stuff I got to do today. Backyard was like really bad, and had some weeds that were like really tall. They just like sprung up out of nowhere, and I raised the mower as high as it went and ran over those tall things. And then today, when it's a little bit drier, I'm gonna put it back down to normal and then go back through and mow the backyard. This actually, the way the weather has been for the last, for the summer, this is probably the last time I'm going to have to mow because it's the grass seems like it's going dormant already for an early winter. Which I don't mind. Yeah, Donna Ray's an exercise beat. I get exhausted watching her. I would love to do those burpees. That's one thing I've never cared for are burpees. Brian says he wants to grow up to be like Donna Ray. Yeah. Happy Sunday morning. It's a great day in Maine. Well, I'm not in Maine, so dang it. I've been watching a lot of content about food addiction and the removal of all sweet taste. I have lots of sweet taste in my diet: keto chow, keto brick, and Diet Coke. I have never used a keto chow. I don't drink Diet Coke. My wife will have a Diet Coke or a Diet Pepsi or actually the Coke Zero or a no sugar Pepsi. Haven't had a keto brick in over a month, but that damn keto brick, the primal fudge, that thing is addicting. It goes really good in ice cream. If you lay out, you would get goosebumps. More skin to soak up the sun. Good point, Jeff. But it's like taking a cold plunge too. I don't think I'd want to do one of those either. Good morning, Larry. It's nice to see you out here today. You want John T. Other Strong says, I want Donna Ray to be my exercise trainer. She can be your coach. Heck yeah. She's inspiring. She really is. Amy and Aaron are hanging out tonight at 7 or 6 Central. Awesome, Aaron. A burpee for me is falling on the ground and then getting back up, only to be tripped and falling again. Yeah, already last mow. I mean, it's just weird because this summer has been, my front yard, I haven't mowed in, it's probably been 3 weeks now since I've mowed my front yard. And it barely needs to be mowed. I could probably not even mow it. I wouldn't even know the difference right now. Hey, you going to late October? Not here. October, we're probably going to have snow on the ground already just from how things feel this year. Even my dad, we were talking the other day when we were up north, we were talking about the strange weather that we're having right now. And both my mom and dad, my mom's in her 80s, my dad's in his 70s. And they're both saying that this is really strange. They've only maybe seen something like this once before that they can remember, where our weather has been like it is now. And it's just odd. And one of the things I asked him was the caterpillars, the brown and black caterpillars. The old wives' tale, depending upon their stripes, tells you whether you're going to have an early or late winter. And I asked him, what's he saw with the caterpillars? And he's like, I haven't seen any caterpillars. So the old wives' tale tell on how to tell if it's going to be a harsher or early or late winter. Can't even do that because you can't even find the caterpillars right now. Aaron Bluebeagles just uploaded a 3-minute workout video for today. It really took 20. Taking the kids to the lake today. Awesome. Well, you all enjoy the lake today because that's a great place to go, especially if it's nice enough out. And some people are still getting nice weather. Larry says we've had almost 2 weeks of rain every day. And we had 2 days in a row, Thursday and Friday. And then yesterday was just mostly cloudy, just about all day long, windy, just kind of a dreary day. It wasn't until probably after 6 o'clock last night that the clouds went away and finally got some sunshine. Everybody saying good morning to Aaron. Don Ray says it's been cooling down here for sure, but today's beautiful. That's awesome. Brian's saying this is strange weather for us too. We've had bad thunderstorms every night, and it's very unusual. Hey, Uncle Charlie, what's up? Going away for a couple of days. Last night you took 2 pounds. You cooked 2 pounds of bacon, 1 pound of beef, and 24 eggs. Yes, sir. I know you're going away for, what is it, 4 days, and you're doing a OMAD, right? 1 meal a day. Time to get outdoors with mom. Have a great rest of the weekend. Yeah, weird. It's nice here in Newfoundland. Please don't jinx it. Well, I hope it stays nice there for as long as it can. It's just it hasn't been the nicest here. Even this summer when we were supposed to hit triple digits, I think we only made one day of all the times that they forecast us to hit them. We've only got one up here. So it's just been strange. And last year, I don't think they even forecast triple digits last year, and we didn't even come close to them. It's been like 3 years in a row. Uncle Charlie says, yes, I am going to watch everybody else shovel shit down their throats, right? And you'll just be eating your OMAD and doing amazing because you're on the proper human diet, and everybody else is just going to be, like you said, shoveling shit down their throats. Oh, let's see. Wanted to show you guys something else too. Where is it? Okay, I'm going to share my screen here real quick. Okay. Where does everybody go here? Hold on. All right, here you go. This right here. What the heck? I don't know why it's not showing the whole screen. That's just crazy. Iron Lady Doc. Dr. J. She has a great channel. She does on Saturday and Sunday, she does a 2 hour live stream where she goes through the comments, just like what we're doing here. And she talks to people. She has all kinds of different people on. She has a great channel. I know I've mentioned this before, and she has a cute dog. I've mentioned this to people before about her channel, the Iron Lady Doc. She has great information, and she's very smart. I'd recommend everybody go follow her, check out her channel, and if you have questions, ask her because she's very interactive with the people on her chat. So I really enjoy listening to her. I just wanted to share that because, you know, when you find somebody that's actually a decent doctor, especially, it's really nice to have it. And she does an amazing job. I just want to point that out and share that because she's really good about it. Uncle Charlie says my brother-in-law packed 6 bottles of wine and 2 cases of beer. Right? Because that's what a lot of people do. It's so much easier just to drink alcohol. Yeah. And Brian, I just popped it into the chat here. Go back over to my chat. And I can pin that. But check out the Iron Lady Doc Jensen, Dr. J, not the basketball player, but the actual person who holds a medical degree and had a practice. She does online coaching also. So that's one of the things that I was listening to her, it was last weekend or the weekend before, and she's given up a lot of her practice to do online stuff because of the way that you have to do stuff now. And yeah, she's carnivore keto, and she really has a lot of good information. I've learned a lot from her in the time that I've been listening to her. I only found her, a few months ago. She's really good. John says, going to take off for now. Everybody have a great day. Go check out the guide when you can and support the community. Absolutely, John. And I can actually widgets. I can throw that up there. Now you can check out John's carnivore guide or YouTube guide. Check out that area. It's actually really good. You get the notifications that YouTube doesn't give you, which is tremendous in itself. Oh, absolutely. It's one thing that when you find a channel and you really find benefit of it, share it. It helps not only the creator for the channel, but it helps other people. And getting there and talking with the doctor, she is actually a really knowledgeable person. And I think she has to dumb herself down to be able to talk to people like me because she does a very good job of doing that. She can get down to the individual's level to explain stuff to them. And yeah, just like everybody else in this community, you get your trolls and stuff like that, and she gets them in there too. But she deals with them and she talks to them, and she does a good job on it. She has way more patience with them than I do. But it's and I don't know what was causing all the cramps in my calves right now. They're still tender today. They're really tender. Maybe I need to get some collagen peptides to lock some more water into the muscle. Yeah, that's what my body needs. More beef. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Hmm. It's the only thing that's the same that happened at last Sunday and then yesterday. I've had one thing that was the same. I'm gonna have to try that. Try an experiment and see. I gotta write it down. Okay. That's the only way I'll remember to do is if I write it down. I can take a screenshot, but I forget to look at the screenshots sometimes. But if I write it down, and it'll sit here and it'll annoy me. Thomas is back. 3 eggs, 4 burger patties, 3 egg yolks in your coffee. Nice. Still 60 some days, 63 days, no coffee. So, do I take creatine? No. That might help with the leg cramps. It might. I mean, there's a lot of different things that work with it, and I think one of the biggest things is the amount of salt. But that was one of the things, and I just thought that too. I did not have as much Redmond salt yesterday as I normally do. Like when I was eating the sardines the last few days, I was using a lot of salt on them. So each time I eat, which I eat twice a day, I had 4 cans each day. I'd use a ton of salt, like one of them little Redmond shakers. I'd use a whole Redmond shaker on it. So that was 7 grams of salt on the sardines. But I didn't cramp. Now I didn't have that yesterday, and yesterday I was cramping, so maybe it's a lack of salt in my body right now. I don't know. It's weird, and I don't like that type of a mystery. I don't like cramping like that. Um, it's not something that, because you can tell I'm tired. I don't have the energy today that I had yesterday. At this time, I'm just kind of I feel very lethargic, and my mind is not clear and sharp as it was yesterday. My blood sugars are fine. I checked those today, and those are, well, on my CGM, I was in the 70s. So I know I'm not, my blood sugars aren't high, but I don't know. I didn't check my ketones. I haven't checked my ketones since I broke my fast on Tuesday. So I don't know where my ketones are. But it would be nice to have something where I could test to see where my electrolytes are. And Brian says, knock on wood, I haven't had any cramps since I started this. Thank God. Absolutely. Because these really suck. They're different than the cramps I used to have when I did Insanity and Focus T25 and all those other workouts. I used to get cramps once in a while, and that was from being dehydrated. And those hurt like hell. And they'd be different parts of my body. Just never the same part. Like for me, since I've been carnivore, it's always the lower calf, the front of the shin, into my foot. It doesn't go any higher than like the mid or lower calf. I don't get them in my quads or my thighs and I've had some terrible, terrible cramps where I couldn't even walk before. But the ones I get now are like more painful than the ones I used to get. And it just doesn't make sense to me. I guess because I don't have carbohydrates, so it kicks the electrolytes out. Let's see. Aaron says, sorry, Brian, my band's made out metal and plastic. Right, Uncle Willie, and that's actually what I haven't since last Tuesday. I've just been eating normal. I've been eating at least 2 meals a day, and there was one of the days I did snack, and just like yesterday, I had, what did I have yesterday? I don't remember what I ate yesterday. I had brisket for breakfast. Then I don't remember what I ate for dinner last night. But I made my wife carnivore ice cream last night, so I had some of that with her. And we usually eat on Sunday nights. But it is, yeah. I've decided last week that I'm just going to eat. I wasn't going to do my fasting. I didn't do my ADF yesterday like I normally do. So I've done that for the last 5 days now, where I've just ate normal, and haven't I haven't even been on the scale since I broke that fast. The whole fast, I was 5 pounds heavier when I started the fast than I was when I ended my previous fast. So instead of 205, I was 210. I stayed at 210 for all 3 days. My ketones and my blood glucose didn't change much. I mean, nothing to write home about. And then just not feeling right. I was like, yeah, I need to stop. I need to break the fast. And I agree. I have had to refeed. And I, up until last night, I felt much better. I had so much better energy. Larry says, have to go. iPad is dying. Have a great Sunday, everyone. You too, Larry. Have a great one. And we'll see you in the streams. Brian says, Aaron, I'm getting old. I had to think about that for a minute. Yep. You couldn't knock on wood. You don't have a wood paneled van, or what was it? The Rambler from Vacation that Chevy Chase drove, that station wagon. Brian says, Jeff, that's what happens when you hang around kids. You think so? Uncle Willie says, I did a strict 1 hour eating window for 3 weeks. Started to feel hungry, then opened it up to a 3 hour window. Feel better now. Weight loss is a terrible metric for measuring health. It is. It's a terrible metric for measuring health. And I am doing this to lose weight, but I'm not going to sacrifice my health to lose weight. If I don't feel good and my health isn't right, I'm not doing it. So you're absolutely 100% correct. You have to listen to your body. You have to listen to what your body's telling you. So I do plan on doing my fast again starting tonight. I'm going to actually be taking a nap here while my ribs are in the grill cooking, or in the smoker cooking. I'm going to take a nap and I'm going to relax. And after I eat dinner tonight into tomorrow, I plan on fasting. If I don't fast, it's because my body tells me it's not the right time to fast. And I might not. If my body says that something still isn't right, then I'll probably end up eating and just doing an OMAD or something, or maybe I'll just start my alternate day fasting early, see if I can do 36 hours. But I will be listening to my body, as I've done many times before. I do this for my health. And if my body's telling me that there's something wrong and what I'm doing isn't right for it, I'll listen. It is very important to pay attention to signs from your body that you need to change what you're doing. And Brian says, Aaron, my niece shaved her eyebrows right before my brother-in-law's wedding. Were you freaked out the other day when that happened? Oh no. Yep. I figured that one out, Brian. Niece. That's funny. So I do have a lot to do this morning. I do plan on doing my lives Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I plan on doing my fasting again. Hopefully, my body is ready for it again. And I'm going to go prep some baby back ribs and get them on a smoker and get them cooked up for dinner tonight. You all have a great night, and I'll be back tomorrow, 6:15 Central Time, 7:15 Eastern, and we'll talk about fasting again. Thanks, all.
Fix what I couldn't see. Eating clean, playing my part. Still something breaking inside my heart. I was doing everything right, and everything kept getting worse. Following every line they drew, still ended up in reverse. Five pills lined up on the sink, one telling me what to think. Said give it time, you'll be okay. But I kept drifting further away. I was doing everything right, and everything kept getting worse. Gave them everything I had, still couldn't break that curse. Then one day I just let it go. Stopped chasing what I didn't know. Took one step, changed one thing, turned my back on everything. This is my why. North Dakota carnivore changed my life. Kept it simple, stripped it down, turned